Morning everyone. This is a Wednesday. I'm on my way in. We're on the Segway. We are just headed down into town. Very frosty this morning. Very chilly. We've got the Mercedes taxi in today, maybe, if it shows. Honestly, I don't know. It may or may not. We shall see. We've had a little increase on the subscribers. Thank you everyone. Well done for pressing that button. I forgot what level we were on, but we were actually on the top section of that. I thought we were on the bottom bit. Otherwise we'd have come out that hole, but it's the car park hole. It's a lovely fresh morning, the sun is just coming up. God, decisive this morning, can't make up my mind which way I'm going to go. Gonna squeeze past you, gents. Thanks, buddy. Cheers, mate.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Well, morning everyone. The Mercedes is in. So same thing applies. We've got another 3-way camera, so I'm guessing the guy saw the video on the last one. Happy days. We've got microphone, dash cameras, rear cameras, mid camera, and we've got some fuse taps. So we've got the hardwire kit for the camera, we've got a rear one, a mid one, and then a front one. Same again, the mid one is going to be mounted up here in the center. I'm going to make a little plastic clip that clips onto the headliner so we're not drilling holes. Rear one's going to be mounted on the rear plastics, cables through the headliner down to the one at the front, because the cabling is quite tight because it is a long vehicle, and then we'll run down into the fuse box, power everything up nice and simply. I've also got to check out his rear camera. So the Mercedes has a standard system. This semicircle here is where the camera is supposed to pop down electronically when he goes into reverse and show him what's behind the car. Apparently the camera has tested and the camera is okay, and Mercedes have said to the guy it's £1,000 to investigate it, but the problem is the cabling. So we're going to have a quick look at that as to why that's not going down. After I've done the main camera install, we'll do the dash cams first, and then we'll start probing around with the rear camera. So I'm going to crack on with this one first, and I'll come back to you in a bit. I'm going to turn the tunes up, warm up a bit because it's cold today, and get playing. See you in a bit. Right, a couple of hours later, rear camera is there. Mid-range camera is tucked there in the headliner. That's the infrared one. And then in the front, we've got our front camera and microphone. And I've also done a bit of digging, and I found the problem with his reverse camera. Those wires are supposed to be in the end of that. So that's why his camera's not turning on. I've left it undone because when that's in there, that metal ring there is earth, and you can see little sparks happening, which is not good. So I'm going to show him what the problem is. He can go and get that fixed nice and quickly. But other than that, this little sausage is finished. Happy days. Right, on to the next one. Beautiful Bernard. Send a play for Wednesday. We've got done what we needed to do. I've had a bit of a lazy afternoon. I'd apologise, but what am I going to say? I haven't touched anything. I've just been trying to sort some jobs and stock and customers out, and before you know it, it's 5 o'clock and the day is done. So with all the intention and will in the world, I was supposed to be doing Lotus stuff, but I never got round to it. But we've sorted the camera on the Mercedes. We found the problem with the rear reversing camera that Mercedes said that they'd looked at, and the problem wasn't the reverse camera, the problem was the wiring. Well, obviously you see from the video the two cables that snapped. It was actually the camera that was the problem, not the cabling. So that guy's going to go back to Mercedes now, because they were going to warranty the camera, but they wouldn't warranty the wiring through the vehicle, because obviously it was a shitload more money. But the camera alone, I think he said, was about 400 quid. But at least he can get it fixed now, and he knows what the problem is. So a kind of result anyway. But Wednesday's done. I'm packing up the stuff. Gonna get ready to go home, see the kids. I will love you and leave you. See you bright and early in the morning for a little chat. I'm taking a chaser home. The temperature has plummeted, and I feel that we may get a bit of ice in the morning.
Early the next morning.
Continuous recording will now start. On your smartphone, connect to a Wi-Fi network whose name starts with ThinkWare. GPS connected.
Morning everyone. It's a nice cool start. We've got blue skies, very chilly morning, but not freezing yet. That's due this weekend. Sun's just coming up. Clouds are very pink, blue and grey, kind of violet, magenta, that kind of stuff going on. How are you? It is a Thursday today. Yes, Thursday today. We're in the JZ. We have a Ford Focus. No, we don't. We have a Ford Tranny. Another one in today. Little one though. Connect, not a high top that we had yesterday. We've got to do front PDC, front parking sensors. So it's a plastic white skirted bumper. So I'm guessing the outer bits will be white, the sensors. The inner ones will be black because of the crash protection. And then wire that through the bulkhead into the car, beeper, brake switch, all of that fun stuff. So that's today's kind of task, nice and simple. Then it starts kind of like a busy 2-3 days. We've got Wayne's Mini tomorrow. We've had it in before. It's like a classic looking but a new style Mini. He's bought loads more Audison stuff, so we've got an 8.9 bit Forza amp, so double the power of the normal 8.9. We've got front components to do. We've got underseat subs, so we'll be using 3 amps this time. So lots of install, lots of quality, and then setting it up, making sure it's all good. And then a tune that leaves us Saturday, so that's in for 2 days. Saturday we've got another install in. I think it's a T5. That's having speakers, amplifier, sub, yeah, all sorts of bits and bobs. So that'll be another one, as well as finish the Mini. Saturday night I'm out with the boys. Sunday I've got to do accounts, so I know it's going to be like a scene from Hangover when me, John and Dom go out. It always is. The only difference is we don't run into Tyson, but yeah, you could write a book on the stuff that we get up to. I tell you, we're a film. So that's happening Sunday, so I've got to be careful Sunday that I'm not dead to the world and I then end up with a 2-day, 3-day hangover. So I've got to be a little bit easy. We haven't been out in so long, that's the funny thing. Because of COVID, since we've been on the sesh, it's probably 2 years. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of an eye-opener. We'll all smell a bit of beer and just pass out, I think. Hope by 8. That rock and roll lifestyle. So yeah, the weekend's going to be busy and fun. I'm quite looking forward to it, with a little bit of anticipation and fear. We need some breakfast. That's what we need to do. We need, I did a croissant yesterday, so probably going to be bacon today. I didn't upload yesterday, so it's going to be like a 2-part video. You'll gather that already, bit from yesterday, bit from today. But I shall get the PDC done, or get the vehicle in, start the PDC, talk you through it, and we'll go from there. But for now, maybe some JZ noises, and I will see you in a bit. Everyone, blue skies are out, it's nice and chilly out. We got our first one in this morning. So this Transit Connect is having a PDC kit, parking sensors at the front, and what a cool little vehicle. Look at that, it's got a little body kit, it's got some little Ford stripes like the Rally Edition. It's a really nice van actually. So this is what I mean about the half and half. So we've got white bits on the side, which will probably have a parking sensor in this location, and then we'll get one there and one there, so they'll be in the black section. So we'll do 2 color coded, 2 matte black, get these fitted. So we're going to get the front clip off, remove the bumper, get the holes marked up, drill everything in, then run in our wiring and go from there. Right then, boys and girls, that was a pain in the ass. Jeez Louise, loads of plastic clips, loads of fixings, loads of screws, but eventually got it off. Yeah, not an easy task, because it wraps around everything, so there's like many little plastic layers and screws and stuff. A pain in the bum, but never mind, we've got it off. So we've got our sensor holes drilled, or shall we say press bolted. Obviously these are the flush ones, so we don't drill in this one because it would score the bumper too much. So this is the in and outy cutting tool, bolted in, give us a nice edge. We've got our parking sensors here. So I'm now going to color code 2 of these white to go in there. The other 2 matte ones are going to stay matte for the middle. Get them on, get the bumper wired, run the cabling approximately around that way, I think, into the car, power, brake switch, speaker, job done. I'll come back to you in a bit. Bye bye. Right everyone, so we got a loom all worked out on the bumper. We've got our parking sensors fitted, and I've just glued basically the backs of the pads with some silicone just to stop water ingress onto the double-sided because it's clean. Then we have our bumper loom. Now obviously this is all taped up, this is going to run into the car, but the bumper, let me just flip him over. I'm hoping you can't hear the Cypress Hill on the radio, so I'm going to keep talking anyway. So there's our flush fits for the fronts, the matte ones, and then obviously on the side we've got our white ones there all mounted in, and the same on this side. So that's pretty much the bumper done. We've just got to put it back on the car, get down to our grommet, which is just down inside there, take the battery tray out and everything else, and then we're going to run everything into the car, passenger side behind the glove box, and then I've got to run one wire over to the driver's side, pick up the brake feed, and then that's it, good to go. Get it sounded, beeper behind the dash, kind of get it all fitted. So I'll come back to you in a bit. I've got to nip out to the post office in a minute and post a camera for a customer that's just paid for online. So we'll get that sent away, and we've had another kicker delivery as well, some more stuff. So I'll see you in a bit. So we'll go to the front of it. Cheers mate, see ya. Right, Focus is Ford Transit's all done. Oh, what did I just drop? It sounded like a USB stick. Oh, where did that go? No, it was a fuse. That's fine. I'm gonna need a clean up. We're gonna have a tidy up, and then I dropped my Lotus tools to pick them up, and I'm gonna get on with the engine. Right then everyone, it's been a long ass day. Failed on the Lotus building. I had to clean up the workshop because I forgot I had this beauty coming down. We've got Wayne's Mini back in. It's going to be having V2. So already we've got a couple of amps, sub, bits and bobs in there. We're going to rebuild in this 2-day job. We've got door speakers to go in. We've got new Cooper trims with the tweeters in the tops, so we're going to do Audison tweeters mid. We're going to do another amplifier. The Forza's going in, so he's going to have 3. Going to retune the system, redo the boot build, make sure everything's all nice and showy and lovely, and under seat subs we've got to do as well. So this is a 2-day setup and tune and rebuild, and I'm going to get the router station out, and we're going to do some funky stuff, because he's a good dude. He's all right. We like Wayne. So we're going to go all out for him, do a bit of a build, do it a bit nice. But it will sound good. It will be something that's quite trick. So looking forward to that one, excited. But we're done for today. I say the transit van's picked up. I filmed it last minute. I wasn't sure if I had or hadn't, so I quickly rushed out there and took a little vid of it leaving. And he likes it. We discussed stereo upgrades for it because it's a cool van. And sure enough, he's booked it in for some more bits. So we're doing a sub, an under seat sub. We're going to do front fascia kit. We're going to do a radio. So probably have one of these. Fascia kit, we'll leave the speakers as is for now. Do a bit of a sound install on it. Make sure it sounds nice. And that's that. I'm taking a Segway home. He's charged. I'm just getting packed up, ready to leave. We're messy, but we're tidy. We're good enough to work. So I will see you all bright and early in the morning. Once I've made it home, cut this video up for you lot. If there's anything you want to ask, put it in the comment section. We'll have a little chat. If you want to ask my opinion on something or my advice, give me a shout. But failing that, I'll see you in the morning, fellas. Bright and early for the Segway therapy ride in. Have a good evening. See you soon.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.